Hey everyone, D-Dubs Squizzy here, and welcome back to Civ 3 World War II. Okay, there's no point moving anything until we see how this situation is resolved. HQs. Okay, not a one of the guys in here has died yet. They've likely made either a new one, rebuilt a barracks, or started production on something else. Okay, let's wake everyone. Ah, that's great. I want to move them closer, but have them fortify outside the city. Typical. Let's just have the Blucher or something blow that up. Wait a minute. Let's have this one do it. Might level up. Nope. Okay. Now, let's go to all of our Brussels planes. Start working through this stack. So they've got like a dozen guys in there, and we're gonna have to hammer them all away. I think it's gonna take everything we got to do it. Right, they have special fortresses in there. I forgot about that. I don't think there are that many, but there's a couple. Please tell me it's only 3. Nope. Holy smokes, there's more than I thought. back to doing 1 damage to all of them. Not great. Oh, hello. It's a Cruiser Mark IV. I think that's a new one. Okay, that's all of our 88s. We did pretty solid damage. I could have used the airport. Would have been handy to ship people in. Really, I guess just SS infantry would probably be the ones. Why aren't you killing, like, any of them? There we go. Let's clear out a couple of these guys. Everyone is now badly injured, except for the artillery and the flak in the tank. But I'm not too concerned about them. Are we targeting buildings every time, and that's why we're failing? I feel like once all the buildings are gone, they shouldn't even count as a target anymore. Same thing with the population. You know, I have noticed there's no radar tower here. Although I don't know why that is. They're trying to seed forests, really? Stop that. Okay. There we go. London is ours. Okay. Keep these guys in the air, because Plymouth still likes to be annoying. I should probably move my fleet. Um, okay, everyone's just gonna fortify there right now. Honestly, I probably have enough of those. I think I'm gonna go back to, let's see here. What does it look like for this thing to produce Gneisenau's? Also 13 turns. You know what? Do it. Okay, I've already got a guy going there. Send one more to Königsberg. I'll try to keep him alive. If they attack this, they're going to have to fight through all of those tanks just to get to what's underneath. And the most threatening attacking unit they have is not that threatening. It's a cruiser. I think their attack is equivalent to a Panzer III's defense. So I think Amsterdam is pretty much safe now. I'm going to wake up a handful of elite Messerschmitts. I might send some more before the turn's over, but I want to get some over there. Okay. Got 5 there. That's reloaded. Alright. So they'll all send them over, probably one more load of full transports, and everyone will be back. That'll be nice. Okay, well, I absolutely cannot rush anything in here, right? Because of that. So we're going to send over some more panzers. Okay. And then we'll send this. Let's send 4 more German motorized. Send in the other SS. And I guess another Panzer wouldn't hurt. The injured ones need to stay here. But I'm just going to take all the others out. Right, the Dornier's already moved. That's the only injured one. Because the enemy hasn't been able to properly attack us for a while. There might be some sound just before now. Oh right, I still have coastal subs for some reason. Only like a couple, right? Yeah. I was gonna move them, but I'm not going to now. No. I think we're still fine. Amsterdam is just gonna keep those there. Okay, we'll fortify them all for now, even though we're probably going to be moving. Okay, now I'm not really counting on them counterattacking us, but in case they do, we'll keep our ships inside. Besides, it's extra AA. But we can turn these guns inland if we need to. Okay. So that should make moving guys through Amsterdam a little easier. No planes in there. Cool. So, we have some 3Gs. Oh, there they are. Lost track of them for a second. Apparently those things have already used most of their movement. Okay, I'll send a few more German motorized over as well. As added defense, just in case. And a flak. In case they try to bomb us. Make it a little more annoying for them. And you know, I'm going to leave that guy exposed now that I think about it. That way if they do counterattack with their limited counterattacking forces, one of them will go there. Okay. This should probably also clear up Brest. I doubt they'll keep bombing it now that we're in this situation. I guess we'll see. They could do anything. Taking London, though. That's a big deal. I don't even know what they're doing. Finland's just sort of running around in circles. Aw. I guess they stopped gutting each other. There's too many allies. Oh, more subs. Great. Darn it. That's a move, I'll give you that. Okay, so now that they're no longer fighting Russia, all the stuff's coming back. They don't really seem to be bombing us, though. I also can't help but notice that Britain has failed to seemingly capture anything else from the Italians in Africa as well. Unless they're fighting me, they're really not that effective. Awesome. Oh, that'd be Prague. No, this one doesn't have an aqueduct in it. I believe that's how it's spelled. If it's not, I'll double check after I'm done with this video and change it next time. I know most people pronounce it Tirpitz now, but I don't. There we go. Oh, right. That was dumb to leave those out there. I totally forgot. That's why all their stuff is rolling out. Okay, let's not waste our 87Bs just yet. I don't know if this city has as much in the way of defense as London did. I know it doesn't have special fortresses, but it could have a dozen infantry or so. Now, they built another one? Or is that the one that was already in there? Oh yeah, that one shelled us. Okay, this city's definitely less defended. I don't know if we'll still be able to take it this turn. The ships and planes consumed quite a few bombers, but we might be able to. Do they have... Oh, Edinburgh also acts as an import. Probably for just this situation, the reason there's an import up there is so that London continues to act, or England continues to act as England, until you take every city on the island. I would love to just cut off their import, which is London, normally. Keep them from being able to produce anything anymore. I really wouldn't do that, I guess. Even without London, most of the good resources are right here. Yeah, we're not moving them yet. Actually, we're using this one. Okay, there's quite a few special fortresses in here. Really? Now there's a Matilda. Okay, I'm still not seeing that King George V that was up there before. Okay, that's about as good as it's going to get. Let's just launch our attack now. They out of artillery yet? Two British infantry and an artillery. They're stuck here, they can't get away. Let's try not to forget those this time. We're going to leave those guys here. Oh, I need to actually use them. Hello. Just the two of you? Dorniers, you're terrible. Okay, not seeing any others around. Got ear blasted again. So I think we're all good on the submarine front. Okay, so I need to wake up my fleet and send it out there. Since those infantry there can't escape, I'm not overly concerned about them. So I was thinking, how can I bombard everything I need to? I was thinking about how to properly distribute my stuff, but those guys aren't going to kill anything. At least they're not likely to. They're probably just not going to attack. And now they can't escape. So what we're going to do is just take my fleet and my HQs, and we're all going to hit that King George V and try to kill it here and now. Not that. Yeah, there's no point in trying to run, because we're not going to get anywhere, so we got to make this one work. We got to kill it. There we go. I'm going to need a couple more Messerschmitts in there. These things are probably going to be what I use to clear out the rest of these coastal defense, too. Oh, special transport. I thought it said special fortress. I was about to be very, very confused. I'll see if I can let my Bismarck finish its healing process. Yep. Now they may have a King George V in here. It's hard to know, actually. See, we can bombard you too. Okay, so I've got 5 more transports I can load up. Taking another half a dozen of these things. Okay, so I got 2, 3 E's so far. Looks like only 1 3G is ready to go. I must have been off by 1. Well, let's send in a few more of these. And some more German infantry. Okay. Now at the moment, I don't think I need to worry about sending over much more. I don't want to take everything, because you never know what the computer's going to do. Here we go. I don't see them attacking with a King George V, even if they could. I feel like that's a bad idea and they know it. Okay. There we go. This is a lot of guys. London should not be able to hold on to its resistance for that much longer. Man, that is so much currency. Okay, once again, we're going to try this. And it fails, as it always does. Wait, I want to check. So, Portugal actually lost all their navy now? Yeah, it's just their infantry now. Good. I don't know if there is one at Plymouth. I think that's what just actually sailed out here, but I can't remember. We're putting a Spitfire in. Okay, well, next turn, my artillery are going to roll out. We're going to shell both of these spots. Take them, of course. And then my tanks are going to roll in. I'm going to move my 87Bs that haven't moved yet over here. We're going to hammer Plymouth. Once we take Plymouth, then we'll take Cardiff. And then things are probably going to slow down a bit. Taking the rest of these cities is going to be rough. I'm hoping... Well, yeah, it's going to take a while, but we're going to work our way through all of England. Once we get probably up around Liverpool and Manchester, I'll put together an attack fleet to go for Scapa Flow directly. And then probably, with the intent of sailing over there, I'd like to have an aircraft carrier to do that. At least one. Normally, I would already expect to have this, but that's only if I didn't get these two first. And handy as carriers are, they're not strictly necessary for this. What I'll probably do is send a separate fleet up to take this one just because it's its own unique struggles. You can't bomb it. It's got a perfect AA defense. But But what I can do is shell it with everything that I've got. And then just straight up attack it with marines and whatnot. It's going to be probably the hardest stronghold to take, just because of its anti-AA and the fact that it can't be bombarded with artillery. So we'll do that. For the rest of them, like, this is simple. It's just going to be guarded by infantry. Malta we can bomb. Reykjavik, though, I don't even think an 88 can reach it from Belfast. And it's probably going to be, because it's got an import, it's going to be protected by actual British infantry. So I'm going to have to probably land some tanks and or HQs to take it out. But we'll see what the exact plan is. I'm just glad they don't have Matildas everywhere, which is weird. Somehow, I think I'm ahead of schedule on this, a little further ahead than I was when I was playing on... I don't remember what I last played as Germany on, but it wasn't Sid. It was a much lower difficulty, and somehow we're still ahead of schedule. I'm gonna take that... Did I move the flak in here? I did. Okay, so the 88 can stay over here. I'm gonna go ahead and move a couple of infantry over as well, just to make sure they don't take it back. We should be fine, but you never know. Okay. Now, so I'm going to kill that stupid battleship eventually. That Eagle, that's only a B1. You can carry a whole plane, just the one. We'll probably have a transport pick them up when we sail through the Mediterranean. Drop off some infantry. Replace them. Yeah, they have not even taken Biscayara. That city is not difficult to take. I feel like the French should have hit it with a DCR or two by now. Same thing with this. I don't see how those have not fallen. Hong Kong is still its own. You guys haven't taken any of those three. Russia did take Tehran, and then signed peace. Russia's the only one capable of making any moves, apparently. These guys can take some of the easiest cities to take, and that is it. And nothing more. Can't even take Guam, or... Yeah, the Japanese are useless. Oh, they did take that, I guess. Why would you focus on that, though? I feel like that's kind of random. Okay, I don't think I got anything else that really needs to be shifted around here. At least we automatically have an import right into here, so all of those nice luxuries are already inside. Okay. Let's go to next turn, I suppose. And something's taking a while to move. Well, hopefully all that fighting over in Persia has made all of Russia focus their people there. It is very typical that Britain goes to war, and Persia's the one that gets blasted and no one else gets touched. Interesting. They have not been bombing with their people that were in Plymouth. They're building either Armstrongs or Blenheims. I think those are Armstrong Whitworths, which are marginally better. This is why we move Messerschmitts in. Although by the look of it, I'm going to need some more. But I do prefer these things to Blackburns. They are hitting way too regularly, though. Okay, I think those are going off for transports. Otherwise, why would it dart in that direction? Ah, there we are. Cardiff is, I think, the single biggest producer, if you put the ironworks in there. I think you can also put it in Edinburgh or something like that. There's 2 cities you can put it in. I've noticed I haven't yet gotten any Baltic infantry, so I might have been wrong about which city that is. I think it's the one that's one step further north. My people make up a significant portion of the population in there. Is our cultural influence expanding? That city looks just as surrounded by Russia as it did before. Yeah, I don't think that's true. I know King George V came out to attack us. Alright. So, our HQs, like I said, are going to bombard these 2 spots. We're going to kill those Spitfires, and then our forces are going to pour on through. Right here, probably. Maybe there. I would like to avoid coastal attack, not that I think that'll be a real problem. How are we looking? Yep, Messerschmitts took the hits. Like the champs they are. I'm gonna probably fly most of these guys right in there. Leave a couple of them just to deal with anything from Plymouth. We'll only have to do it for 1 more turn, and then Brest is safe. Boy, it's gonna be nice to not have England be this thorn in my side anymore. My fleet is going to work on wiping out these. Technically, it's safe, reasonably safe to attack coastal defenses with the Bismarck. It's got way more health and the same attack as they have defense. And they're not fortified or anything, but I don't want to do that anyway. Yeah, I think I should just leave those S-boats where they are. Part of me wants to move them. Another part of me says, don't, they'll all die. All my ankles are fully healed now, so that's nice. I think I'm going to move them. They'll try to hurt this thing, force it into port at Algiers. And then we'll just keep on bombing Algiers until they're dead. Alright. Well, that's about it for this one then. If you haven't yet, please check the link in the description for my book. If you like the look of it, give it a read. And if you like the read, give it a positive review. Otherwise, that is going to be it for this one. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.